Abuja, the Telecel Ghana Music Awards run the end year. In this video, we are going to rank the performances here. It happened last night. From the worst to the best. Yes, Shazi. What TGMA nra? Na performances near 12, but artists a performer were more than 12. Let's get into it.
If you come on
starting at number 12 position, King Promise.
Yeah. You know, be say I'll be better past anybody.
King Promise performance no. Abusia o share ya. Ebia wa stage one you saw it differently. But yeah, a share from our homes, you know, you can feel that something was off.
And so sure.
Starting number 1. King Promise start here not in so more than say Brunzom to Sakura no we diagrono. I know say no person soon add some kind of an effect be some kind of next level thing be to the performance no. But when the performance now in so angle no added nothing to the performance no. Without the so I think he could have even done better than he did.
So make you tell them. So we they coming on the fear them. And Mama got there for my side so shake. Yeah.
Second thing, King Promise performed live band. I don't know King Promise to do that.
Yeah. Listen, you are my favorite story.
At some point, King Promise performed one when he said, what I say? He wasn't even confident enough in his performance. And then the third thing I didn't understand. King Promise dressed in black. A stage here. The entire room is kind of black. And then the dancers complimented were all in white. So in your opinion, who do you think was going to be more visible? Nipana washa white in a black room, no? And then Nipana washa black in a black room, no?
I'm at the point in life if you understand me or not. Understand me or not? You what? I'm okay.
I understand the angle of so go as the Terminator and then with that black whatever. But it didn't work for him, at least based on what we saw, especially if the whole thing is being streamed in less than 720p quality. It's crazy. So because of all that, King Promise, number 12. Moving on to number 11, Kwame Eugene.
Hello, Monica. Hey, can you come over? Hey, make we chop love tonight. I want you here, don't send me your.
Abuja Kwame Eugene came in, rapped like the CEO of Jeans. Kwame Eugene was jeans nakatenitina. Yeah, he came in, did his thing, not super massive anything, yeah, because a next level type of vibe, what you say, especially if you compare to some of the artists that perform here now. So number 11, I'll give the position to Kwame Eugene.
If you leave me now, your case. Hey, I don't go follow you. Everybody say what? My head no go knock me. No be for here.
Number 10, Kimpaluta.
Kimpaluta, yeah. Hey, me didn't get out of acid.
Now Kimpaluta Kradam Kaso Europe. I'm Kimpaluta by perform. I'm like, okay, this guy is not there. And then boom, here he was. Nyama mi ranke Kimpaluta number 10. Ebiana ko betima ko anim ye say ne nwom no babeto ye no. Obabeto aseda. At some point, na wato aseda na wie. Nti na senka at least or add a different song. Because our other hit song like Ya Hitting Remesa and winning even an award. So why didn't he add that? Now say or to nyom ye didn't o. No nyom nesi. Move on to a next song or end it. But ekoko see now we're picking it back up like 4 times and I'm like, okay. Now that's so Kimpaluta number 10. Coming in at number 9, Amrado Bena.
Ghana rappers be come de the one. Tanka when your chame kwame when you be the pump. Stombo and Shatawali necha magedon. Cause me friend domo kumfu do pusan so jeje dom.
When Amrado came in, Abusia, he came after some of the biggest names in Ghana music, like Sarkodie, Chame Kwame. Like the verse, you know, the Bible said anyone was mad. Me sure I'm say, okay, I'm Rado. Just as any boss a group. Chamai, what you are doing? I am a for do at them. And then at the end of that verse, you know, him said he was Ghana music and not Amrado. And I'm like, okay, that is very creative and a genius way to go about things. What I say. So that I loved.
Hey, me a Ghana music. Me Amrado, we a Ghana music.
And then afterwards, and perform when you say he did well. That's the reason why Abusia or number 9 on this list. Coming in at number 8, you don't feel the vibe. Fra.
You don't feel the vibe. Energy.
Now we have Fra, the energy in buy. You know, say they know how to perform. They are good at what they do. And then on more performing, you feel like, okay, these guys, they got it. But the thing in they say, your performance, and you say you're so unique to the point, say, the people in the auditorium, no, and so one can say feel it trasso.
Show them, give them facial expression.
As watching home, the sound was so horrible to the extent they say, all you can hear is some screeching noise. And I'm like, God almighty. This is a silver jubilee type of thing. This is 25 years of doing this. At least they should make sure that the sound is better. Because we have other bigger award schemes around the world. They do it each and every year without a hitch. So why can't we do that? That means the equipment maybe we are using, is not up to the standard of, that top tier award schemes like Oscars, Grammys, MTVs, whatever. No? For that reason, I'm a fra sound on Babaya Fufrobi. And if you know Fra Abusia, they can do anything with anything. But Nyama for him no more. Hey, you feel the vibe.
You feel the vibe. Energy.
So I'm for Phyllis vibe we are. It's kind of asa. What I say. So that's the reason why they are 8 for my list. Number 7 on the list, Gracias Meuga.
Me free fie no my cat was asleep kwesi ene Sunday die me krada. Aduane nembe ne yamenda. Na mo Tuesday ha ebenada.
Na artist e ba be perform ye nyina before Gracias Meuga no. Crowd na feel you sa. We saw it and we say you can put 2 and 2 together. But when the Gracias Meuga hit his stage, we saw drop bars on bars, punchlines here and there amount will be the lines now are dropping us. Even in Penny for CEOs there, they were laughing, they were happy.
That's what to mean Chikosiano in future. Ha, that's it. Whoa, yo,
that was the first time you can visually see say people are enjoying the show. And Gracias Meuga did that. I was that guy with serious future when it comes to Ghana rap and how or writing in you. It's crazy. No, Gracias Meuga performance, I was it was that good. Coming in at number 6. Stone Boy.
After man build many things with the blood and sweat, they want to see me destroyed.
Now, no, some of you because Magraheb did Stone Boy number 6. Well, you gotta understand. Stone Boy winning first award at no stage, You can feel like Chama lose like and the leg is acting up. So all 4 steps in the crown and a little bit difficult for him. Watch the video now you can see. And then they do Stone Boy performance. We know how Stone Boy is. We know how we're performing. Or bet jump walk back and forth running here and there. But in the performance in Ra, even though he did amazingly well, he was standing in kind of one position. Or Ben Nantekra, nothing massive, nothing giddy biya. So I feel like Stone Boy wasn't 100% okay, but performed through the pain. What I say. And that is just awesome. And on top of that, I think he's the only artist to perform more songs than any other performer. So for that, Stone Boy comes in at number 6.
When the girl them see me around, come here the sexy voice of all and raw. Them say them love a Stone Boy to the core, and me love them more.
Coming in at number 5, Mr. Drew. Mr. Drew, from the start of the show, even from red carpet, no disappointing me because Ojani Tribi knew of you. What I say, the new haircut was Jennifer. But Obai, you know that Mr. Drew can sing, he can dance. And if you are singing and dancing at the same time, that is two people job. What I say, not one person here. And then the way he choreographs the whole thing, no, over on the stage attire, you will see him. Because at some point the attire near white and it was also blinging. So this is person here. Onim Sano man will put all that into consideration. Imagine so buying black on blacker. No one would have at least feel that vibe on what I say. Because the stage itself near black. So banner social tadia black, it's like why should I want the whole thing? No? But if you put all that into consideration and come in with popping colors, Abusia people can see you and feel you. Even though Mr. Drew the dancers in were kind of wearing the exact same thing. Mr. Drew is Mr. Drew. The Sakura need to know be the same program. Last year, I ranked the performance in, VGMA then, 2023. No? Mr. Drew, I think, came in second on my list. This year, fifth, because so many things happened yesterday, it was nuts. Mr. Drew dancers actually complimented Adiana Oye, because I believe he danced with them, he practiced with them, he choreographed the whole thing probably with them. And, if they are in sync that way, whatever they do is going to match perfectly. And now crack it one now, yeah. I think it was a little bit past, her bedtime. And the miniskirt, it is what it is. Dear John Man, trouser. You forget here, coming in at number 4, Efia. I was here feeling like, okay, they put a whole lot of stuff in this to make this happen. Efia was hanging in the sky, sitting on the bench. With a non-working microphone. Do you know? Ready, now we say a fair entrance and then gaining major points. And then we see for him no. If I was like, nah, I ain't going with no moke. Why would I pop what and I have to form bam? And then decided to go old school. Ready, and then you can feel the vibe, the performance, the energy of the shad, I was here. It was that good.
I'm on fire. Say, old school phone, don't give it to ya. New school phone, don't give it to ya. Put your hands together right now. Let's go.
At some point, the mic because she was like, I put a whole lot of work into this. So, dear mama, you say, dear mama, me mic in your concert. But luckily they switched it up and then, she was able to perform. What I would have loved more, if you ever perform multiple songs, rather than that, you know, perform. At some point, I was even asking myself, say, is that a fear song? Because it feels like, kind of R&B pop for Binion. But I don't think if you will spend her entire performance on Obinion. So, if you did amazingly well, that was awesome.
It be like say you maintain. You always there whenever I call, baby, you don't hesitate. You never leave me gone.
It was your top 3. Coming in at number 3, Nasi. Abuja Nasi time so here for a performance. He was kind of nowhere to be found. Until now, yes, probably a no more go on either microphone because a juma or a third year now and now it hasn't munyam put together properly. So into my brass band for being by, and then they were entertaining the crowd before sending a sea crab back. At that point, you can feel okay. We were expecting a C, and we got brass band. Even those a brass band nabano, they were super entertaining. Say, I wasn't even bored watching it. What I say, and then the C came in.
Everybody.
Yes, you know, a kind of a slow song. What I say, but Nasi buy and the energy be buy. No, no, now see performance, and it doesn't even feel like a slow song anymore. And I'm like, okay, this guy is very creative. Your buyer, he did his thing, amazing, super awesome performance. We thought that was it. Nasi free stage, and then out of nowhere, Koda kind of tribute a bomb, and then the amount for about trombone, trumpet, and when stage so it felt like the composer's type of thing. And then they pulled it off, and Meshana was here gumi. It was emotional, it was amazing, it was a James Gardner type of amazing, I tell you.
Come on. Everybody, come. Atta. Somebody. Now listen.
Now let's move on to number 2. The highlight section of the award schemes when it comes to the performances. No, it was amazing. And the Dusty Babaji, the console with DJ Black himself.
I go by the name DJ Andy Dusty. Y'all ready? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
What?
And then decided to bring in artists here, which or entertaining a way back during the actual hip lifetime, like T-Blaze, Miss Bell, or Chiame Kwame, Akatachie, and Reggie Rockstone.
Wait, so your plan, babe. Minko Fiena Minko Train. And now I say me do fear mama babe.
Just a day took us back in time, gave us that awesomeness. Now we see now my Ghana music yet the brosono. Ocha me Kwame Bamno, but we still or the Tunicom by.
You can do it. You can do it.
Or perform with Ruby, because he did some kind of a flip to do a stage. I'm like, he's defying physics. What I say? I see a channel locking in some lab. Now for the hearing mojo because the DNA doesn't work properly. And then the age in collaborate. What hey, doing backflip and all that. And I'm like, okay, that is nuts. T-Blaze was crazy. Akatache brought the vibe. Miss Bell took us to 16 years time. And then the man that refused to grow, refused to die. Reggie Rockstone came in. He didn't even perform, but the performance was dope. He didn't even perform, but the are you hearing me? He came in and then like beat the crowd and airborne. And then you might name say I perform too. Reggie from a bonnet chat on the KK. But he didn't even perform that. Or buy your year 1212 B, and they decided to go. And they let our back say, okay, I gotta give shout outs and also let the people understand. They say, before all these new Kwame Eugene Kiddy and the boys, they were all bravo.
Thank you so much. Hip Life is 30 years old. Hip Life!
Lord Kenya.
Miami Pasta.
Or Comfort Kwade.
Full lighters.
And then we had a synergy between Andy Dusty and then Reggie Rock. How a Reggie Rock are drippy. And then the moves are all yeah. And I'm like, okay. Or Chiame Kwame and Reggie Rockstone. Yan loko Monshe Labu. FDA for Monko form. And then Monshe show Momojem because something is wrong. Something is wrong in their DNA. They are old and young at the same time. That doesn't collaborate. What I say? The computation, it doesn't match. So the whole hip life section of the performance, nuts. That's the reason why I number 2, no. And then coming in at number 1, Amachi Dede, and then a month for a performer Amachi Dede, including Kwabena.
Coming singing my trail, and so don't see me
Kwabena told you about and I'm like, okay, if you are not to send a bear Amachi Dede Beba. And then Kwabena left. Now, if anyone was a Kwabu Abba to a different song of Amachi Dede.
Nadini na nyame no yenti osiden sufra unyame bintio say omwa say nyame pa da biebe
now fedi akwabu akọ na eno baroni aba now eno ba ye no like oba with rap
so if I fall 10 times I go rise times 10,000 yeah that cry ye benyane.
I don't think so much did that rap that one career no. And even if so a rapper down, your mind no be rapper was Eno's own song. So it was something, it brought some kind of diversity and a little creativity here and there. Eno's performance was like she came in as the queen, the boss, and delivered. It was that simple. Even though the whole section was dedicated to Amachi Dede, Eno the any bomb no. Just one feeling like it was off because any the any rap. What I say? And then Eno did her thing, went off stage, and then family came in. Family performing and I'm okay. Omunya episode Kawaka, this will be super. Manu and see na family performance ended. And then who was coming out next? Episode. Okay, that we the kind of artist we perform we are free stage, and then the silence in between the free mua. Abuzian, the whole thing was perfect. Now other artists they perform and Amachi Dede to one or show like Osha Amachi Dede face here. I think that he could have done better. Abuzian, I won't lie. Second, at least feeling kind of an excitement because they were honoring you. Then Amachi Dede was like, no more person much let me say. That was the feeling. Even though I think he was short of words, or short for words, or whatever. So he was there looking at Niekwaso, and I believe that he felt really good. That is what I can assume. And then episode was kind of an Amachi Dede Atadi or Shadibabe performing Amachi Dede song. In the time I had, and now Amachi Dede, that was kind of going the extra mile. For that episode, a different level. Just say episode is episode. So in my opinion, I thought, okay, it was over, it's done. And then the legend himself came in and performed. And I'm like, okay, this is just nuts. Because, that person doesn't need to work that day. But still, he took the mic and performed for the crowd. And I'm sure much of the performance now, every single person was on their feet. Damn! Nyama Amachi Dede eba number 1 for me, you say. Amachi Dede did something no other artist that night did. Abusia, he walked through the crowd. He brought the performance from the stage to the crowd. Walk just walk one line, baby. Nasa or kokosi now waba now wako a different lane now wasi. And I'm like, okay, if he does that, he is the oldest performer that night. Abusia, what he did was better than majority of the performances in the course, especially adding that extra touch of connecting directly with the crowd. Just say, Abusia, and natural same penny forward, Jumanum. How much did this performance? Nothing gidi biya, but you felt it. Everyone. If you can't give the number 1 spot to data, then what are you doing? What are we doing? You know what I mean? So imagine this performance plus the other 5 artists will win my number 1 spot for the TGMA performances happen here. Yeah. What do you think about my list? Mami who's out here or comment section as well. In the video, no. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. TGMA videos, we still have about 3 or 4 videos more to do. So, I will waste your time on this one again. Tap send number 1 mobile app. Send this command for Ghana. Right now, tap send on wallet system. Europe, baby. Yeah. Into me at this Google wallet. So, say right now, tap the exchange rate in Aquasura to be a 15 1 euro a 15. We bet me recharge your wallet using the current exchange rate in a wasroom. Send a bay above from Grana. You won't get affected, especially unim say ABA and Chobes and this calcufia. So that is one useful way I bet me use the wallet system. And as a scan or wallet numa, who has over West or bank account to my answer credit card. So you bet me send this calcumama for Ghana. Straight and fast because you already scanner or tap wallet in them. One can submit my withdraw scanning to the payment method I will pay. This is good. It is a one use to tap send that. Now is the best time to download it. Kwa Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Now go download it right now. First time and somebody send this car coffee and a business bet you $10 for free. So what US Europe 5 euros, so UK £5. Nobody else over code Magraheb by Shemina with your mama. That's kind of their car was sending home. 2 use to tap send that. Go download and start using it right now. Can use a Jaga 4 bitters, abusia latest bitters in town. A month for a chebino. Omudi one dance here, Nubune woman, threatening wapum, a man no more feeling like okay, where you smooth. It sounds like body no more, Jumano. Abuzia, Jaga 4 Ragana, baby, a chuchaka crab. Ubenya be a trap. Ubenya be a turcha, mechanism. Yeah, just so could do for a guy saying, baby, a tons and a VC 10 was you, me pay Jaga 4 near the man which are now called. Maybe you go pay. So definitely no. Trash when you better home. Cycle 20, a draw Benoma, which you fight against the idea viruses, a whole body, and never seen a build the immune system. Let there be a wire fit and strong. Me say, what I know vehicle on a daily basis, Yadia, a 2 say no chum because what build the immune system, now I strong say, Yadia be about a better fight against the idea heavily, Ankasa. Tiabuzia, Uragana from my shop be a Benya vehicle 20 be out from Joy Industries. That good. And the video, no, thanks for watching. Subscribe, do all the good stuff. Till we meet again, Abusia. Adios.